Welcome back to the channel. So today I am at my local park again, shooting locally, and the autumnal colours are just starting to come out. It's almost the peak time to start doing autumnal photography, but today is all about taking some time, slowing down and looking that little bit closer. So I think I've come across my first subject in this intimate autumn video. I'm looking for maybe 2 or 3 shots today, and I was looking for mushrooms to start with, and I found some on this log. They seem to be a bit scarce this year. I've been back to where I took shots of mushrooms last year and there aren't any, but I've come across these on this log. They're not the most picturesque ones, they're not the red and white ones that sort of those idealistic ones, but they're nice nevertheless. So I'm going to try and get a shot of one of these. I'm using my nifty 50 because it's a prime lens and it's got a really good depth of field, so I can blow out that background and make those mushrooms pin sharp. So the next shot I've set up here is a conker on a leaf, and I'm going to make it quite dark. As you can see, I've got the sun coming in from the side, so there's no shadows. I'm not worried that I'm not in the shot or anything like that. And as you can see, I am shooting handheld because I find it much easier to shoot handheld when I'm shooting like on the woodland floor. And I've got this conker, and I'm just going to focus on this conker, and I want everything else nice and dark and autumnal. A little bit of interest in the foreground, blurred, and then as you go through the image it sort of disappears. That depth of field carries you through into leaves, out of focus leaves, and a little bit of bokeh and stuff like that. It looks alright. The only concern I've got is that the conkers are quite shiny. So as great as the sunshine coming in and just lighting up this little patch is, I'm getting a bit of white, a bit of reflection on the edge of the conker. So I might just take a couple more shots, and I might have to take that out in post-production as well. But if it's any good, I'll pop it up now. So I wasn't sure what my third and final image was going to be. I knew I wanted a conker and I knew I wanted some sort of mushroom. And I've been looking around for a little bit and I'm just not sure, but I keep coming back to the idea of autumn, and autumn is leaves, isn't it? It's those burnt orange leaves that are falling from the trees that are crunchy underneath our feet. And I've just come to this this mini clearing here, and there's enough light coming through to light up these patches of this sort of carpet of leaves, and there's so many different colours and textures throughout. There's the oranges, there's browns, there's still some greens in there as well. So I think my final image is just going to be a simple looking down shot, possibly a square crop, just of some basic leaves. So I'm going to talk you through this shot a little bit more than I've done the others. I'm very much overexposing, which is a bit odd because there's so much light coming through into this patch just down here. I'm shooting with my 50mm still, and I'm at f8 and it's 400th of a second. I've also taken it back to about 2500th of a second, and I don't feel like there's enough detail, I don't feel like there's enough light on it. So about 800 kind of works. I can pull those highlights back in post-production, but I've still got those colours. I can see all the colours when I zoom in. on here and just check that focus. I've got all the detail. It's a bit of a chaos. It's a bit haphazard. It's a bit just of leaves, but I'm hoping that, let's take another one. I'm hoping that that chaos can be sort of tamed in post-production. Bring those highlights down, pull those colours out, make it a bit contrasty. I'm not sure if it'll work, but I think this is the third image from this morning. So there's your 3 images from slowing down and looking that little bit closer during autumn time. Hopefully you can be a bit inspired and head out over the next couple of weeks as those oranges hit the peak. Thanks ever so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again soon.